What up, guys? I'm Sin.
I'm Joy,
and welcome to Big Girl Pantease,
where you get a plate of positivity with a side of bluntness with accountability for dessert because
Accountability ain't a dirty word. To all of our new Pantease gang joining us for the very first time, we say welcome and thank you so much for checking us out.
thank you.
Please roll over to YouTube, check out our other 16 episodes now between season 1 and 2, and please like, share, and subscribe. We so appreciate you checking us out. To all of our returning Pantease gang, you know how much we love you. We appreciate you. We appreciate the love, the reposting, the sharing, subscribing. We so appreciate you guys. We ask that you also, everyone new and returning Pantease gang, check us out on our business pages. Big Girl Pantease on Instagram and on Facebook.
Pantease.
Yeah, we spell ours different because, it's Pantease, not panties. So,
Pantease.
And then you can also find me on Instagram at Sin, SIN _Big Girl Pantease. And then you can find Joy at
Ms. MS, Joy in the City. Yes, I'm a Sex and the City fan. And no, I never changed my Instagram name. There it is.
There you go.
So today's show
is, first of all, it's brick ass. So let's just know.
Well, we're in New York.
Ooh.
Literal bricks. It's crazy out here.
It's been brick.
And it's going to snow.
It's been brick.
And it's going to snow
in
tomorrow.
all the area codes. It's
in the area codes of NYC.
212, 718, 646, 347.
We don't count those.
Look, it's people out there, unfortunately, that do have those area codes. I would love to say, ever since I've had my phone since 1999.
917.
I've been a 917. Yes, I'm a 917 girl all day.
All day.
Okay, so
make sure you stay warm out there.
Yes.
And as usual, our shows, how we get what we decide on what the subject of the show is going to be is always a conversation.
Yep.
I don't actually even need to have a definition because usually that's our thing. We like to do the definition. And I think that this one is pretty self-explanatory. So without further ado, drum roll, please.
Wait 1 second because I just forgot the name of the damn show.
I didn't, so I got you.
Mirror Pantease. Now, see, I said mirror, but I said panties and not Pantease.
See, and I messed that up too on the first one. We were so rusty.
Yeah.
When we came back, I actually said Big Girl, Big Girl Pantease. I said we. Come on, we.
I said it right the first show. I just fucked it up the second show.
See, you just fucked it up now. So, anywho, speaking of which, mirror panties, right? So a mirror is probably one of the most powerful healing tools that you can ever have.
If you know that it's supposed to be a healing tool.
That's the key word. And then also it makes you, there's a saying that what annoys you about other people is actually a mirror within yourself. So I take time whenever somebody annoys me. I'm like, I take a step back, especially like in our friendship and our relationship. Like if she does something that like, I take a second back and I go, is this a trait that I have? Like, do I do this?
Like, what about this bothers me?
What about this is bothering me? So we had a conversation earlier. We were talking about the show. And I had said to her, I was like, it's crazy because we missed 2 months. And what you don't realize is when you do a show on a daily basis, you actually have a timeline of what you look like over a course of however long the show is. So if you've gained weight, if you lose weight, et cetera, et cetera.
If your skin is good because you've been drinking your water.
Or if you've been drinking too much alcohol and not enough water.
Yeah.
You've been smoking too much weight. Whatever you've been doing, it shows up in your skin. So the funny thing was, we started the show last March. We got coming up on a year.
A year went by mad quick.
Super fast.
In two seasons, I'm damn proud of us.
Yeah, we doing it. We doing it. And we'll have a whole thing. But
doing it well.
But when we took that 2 months off which was unplanned, we already spoke about it in Fresh Pantease, so you can go ahead and check that out while we were gone for 2 months. That first show back, it was kind of like
we was a little rusty.
Not only were we rusty,
a smidge.
I was like, bitch, where did that double chin come from that wasn't here? Mirror. It's a big old mirror. I was like,
look, hey, yeah.
You enjoyed Christmas and Thanksgiving a bit too much and missed the gym a bit too much and dodged your trainer a bit too much.
I love how you said since Thanksgiving because I'm glad it was just Thanksgiving for you. I've been rocking since the fucking summer. It is what it is, but
no, I've seen the summer shows. I'm just saying I went from to, and that's me being honest in my mirror of watching the show.
And I'm gonna let my best friend be honest because y'all can see. I ain't saying
See,
shit.
you fine.
That too.
See, you
but
fine.
you can see.
Do watch your mouth. That's my best friend you talking about.
I appreciate you, boo boo. But they can see. I mean, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see I gain weight. This stomach is stomaching right now, and I took off my sweater because I got hot under these damn lights. I wish I would have kept the goddamn sweater on because this stomaching. But it's all about being transparent. Mirror. So we're gonna get it together in this episode, and we're gonna talk about some things, and we're gonna be transparent and authentic as always.
I don't think you can be more transparent than saying, "Hey, nigga,
I might pass out trying to hold. No, I'm not holding my
Don't
stomach
hold
in.
your stomach in.
I'm not. But
you got the bullet points. You got the bullet points. So, do you want to start with like today? What happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You want?
No, go.
Okay. So we originally had another topic for the show. It was going to be another Pantease. Yes. This was not going to be Mira Pantease. Right. And we got into a conversation about that show. And we actually got into a conversation. What the prelude to that conversation was, there were some things behind the scenes that Joy and I do for our podcast. And we kind of split up the work evenly. Yes. What I take care of, what she takes care of is separate. Right. And we just come together and let each other know that we got this done. And if we need help with something, whatever. We have deadlines as well. If you know anything about me, you go back to season 1, season 2. I work in corporate. Yeah. I've been working in corporate for decades, a while.
Long ass time.
And because of such a structured position and because of my title and the responsibility that I have at my job, I always have to meet demands and deadlines ASAP. My boss, my CEO don't want to hear nothing. And I can't give them nothing because that's the job that they're paying me for.
Amen.
And it has been on occasion that I had my stuff and Joy didn't. And that is a number one. Look, we said we're gonna tell it. I'm sorry, Miss
I
Words.
left corporate America.
You can tell that whole story, but let me finish.
Sorry.
Yeah, cause she trying to disclaimer this shit. We ain't doing that on this episode. We ain't doing that. So she knows how I am. So I know that's gonna be her little thing. But if we've been best friends for decades and y'all heard us say it a million times, you know how the fuck I am. So you already know, you can't keep poking the bear, which is an Aquarius, and then we keep, okay, I understand. Got it. All right. And then when we be like, yo, what the fuck?
Well, it wasn't,
y'all get an attitude. It wasn't that intense, and it wasn't like that. But when we bark back, finally, it's like, whoa. Oh, God. Give me grace. Life happens. I get that.
You don't have to bark at this point. I just know your
shit.
Energy. But go ahead.
We all have shit going on in our lives. But I had to have a conversation with my business partner and best friend and say, look, we both got shit going on, but if I have my deadlines last Wednesday, and yours was supposed to be last Thursday, it shouldn't be a week, and you still don't have your shit. Love you. It is what it is.
Just airing my whole
I'm telling the truth.
We was going to have a conversation
telling the truth
around it.
We
I
said,
didn't think you had to tell the people that I had dropped the ball.
You keep saying transparency and honesty. This is what you get.
Okay, fine. Accountability ain't a dirty word.
Ain't a dirty word. There you go. See, you can't say that. There you go. That's the reason why I'm telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now,
so help you God.
So help us, Big Girl Pantease. Now, you can tell your side in a second, but from my point of view, I was just a little frustrated in the fact that she didn't have her stuff ready this week. The things that we discussed was the deadline wasn't met. So the 2-hour credit, again, if this was the old Sin and Joy, we would not be sitting here right now. An argument would have ensued. We probably would have tried to cancel the show because our energy would have been off.
And then we wouldn't have been able to cancel
because we couldn't. It was too late.
So we just lost
we'd have
that
been
money.
here, and we wouldn't be here. We would be doing the show, but the laughing and joking would have been missing because we can laugh and joke about it. Why? Because we've gotten to the point now where I was able to tell Joy how I felt, not like how I described to y'all. Of course, I'm being animated.
No, she did not jump at
her like that.
Click.
But I don't talk to her like that. So I said how I felt. Yes, and vice versa. It'd be
back in the day, you banging on them. That's why I miss real phones.
Yeah, because you can't
bang it on them.
You
it doesn't get the same. It's like
That's not the same.
Not the same.
You don't hear the snap, the sound.
Bang.
Yeah, that used to hurt your feelings. Like, did she just hang up on me?
Right.
And then you call back and it's
Did you hang up for real?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we definitely showing our age. Anywho, but go ahead.
We're showing our age of fabulousness anyway. But we got to a point now where we can talk about stuff and move on. I said my piece, she said her piece, and her piece was honestly owning up to it. She was like, I fucked up.
I did.
I was not on my shit. I apologize. I'm not going to give you no excuse, and it won't happen again. Period.
I took full-on accountability.
And that was enough for me, because then that gave me the leeway to be like, you know what? Thank you. Done. We can move forward. And that's what we did.
Yep.
So that's how we started getting into what the topic was, because we already had a topic picked, but we realized we didn't have enough,
didn't really work
it didn't
for us.
fit, and we didn't have enough content to really talk about it. If we're going to do it, we want to talk about things honestly and openly, but we want to have something to say. So we switched topics. And what did you say? You said something. You said the word mirror. And I was like, you want to call it mirror? What did you say?
I was like, it's like being, I said, it's like looking into a mirror or accountability. Something like, along the lines. It was like, should we do mirror panties?
Perfect.
And that's where it came from, because it was like, I had to look myself in there. See, the thing is, when people are embarrassed, instead of saying, hey, I'm embarrassed, they get angry.
And they point the finger that way instead of this way.
And looking in the mirror, hello, mirror panties. First of all, when I called her, I shot her a DM last night and was like, hey, I dropped the ball. Let's talk tomorrow, da-da-da-da. And it was like kind of like a large space of time. And I realized I didn't get back to her. So I did send it. She didn't read it. I was like, I can't even be mad because it was a long time. Then
I was actually asleep last night when you sent it. That's the reason why I knocked out on my couch, woke up, saw it, didn't even read it, got into bed, and then I read it this morning when I got up. That's dead ass.
That's dead ass. So all she did, she didn't respond to it. All she said, because we had to have a call, 2 p.m. Not even 2 p.m.
And I said 2.
She didn't even put p.m. 2. I was like, okay, speak then. So, ding, phone rings. Hello? Hey. I was like, okay.
Aquariuses don't fake it. I can't.
She's like,
I love you, but I can't fake it. Would y'all be like, hey, girl, what's up? Yeah, you're my bestie right now. Yeah, you didn't have your shit, but and you ignored me for 17 hours. But
that's 17 hours again. Here we go. That's another episode.
You remember that? I said 17 specifically to see if you was going to say something.
Fuck you. Go back and watch.
You know what?
I can't remember what episode
I'm trying to remember it too.
That's a funny one. But so
good old 17.
I was like, hey, I was trying, because I knew she was going to be mad. And I actually already knew what the deal was. But I was like, you know what? I'm wrong. So I'm not going to be angry. Like I said, when people are embarrassed, instead of them owning up to where they're wrong, they get angry. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get out of that, because that's it's a natural emotion. So looking in the mirror, I was like, hey, girl, hey. I was like, okay, what's wrong? Radio silence. I was like,
gathering my thoughts.
I went just like this. I was like, is it work, or are you mad at me?
And she said both, because I had a situation that has been happening since I woke up this morning that was a little frustrating. And then it was just like dropping the ball. Why
is everybody dropping the motherfucking ball?
Yes. So I was a little.
But you know how I get when I bounce up like round ball. When I drop it, it's bang, okay? Where's Jay-Z? So anywho. So I was like, she said it a little bit of both. I said, okay, I can't talk about work. But tell me what you're angry with me about. And then she did. She was like, and she kind of went in, and I let her have her moment. And the old me would have been like, well, I told you I was fucking stressed, and I told you I had shit to do. Like, come on, like, give me grace. Give me grace.
Ooh, Lord.
And instead of me turning the finger around because I was embarrassed because I dropped the ball, I was like, you know what? I fucked up. You're right. I didn't have my shit together. I have things going on. We both have things going on. I need to tighten up.
And I said, and you know what? Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Now we can move on. And I didn't say another word after that. She didn't. Case closed. It was like, so we talking about mirror parenting. What we want to get into.
About, because
and that's growth for us.
Yeah. It's.
You got to grow as you get older, people. You can't stay stagnant. You have to grow. It's evolution. You're supposed to grow, learn, and get better.
And people are mirrors of you.
Yeah.
People
What
are
you don't
mirrors
like in
of
someone
you.
else sometimes.
Is something that you haven't seen within yourself. And like I've said to her all the time, like whenever she upsets me or anyone, not just her, like my
Yeah, I'm about to
babe,
say, stop
whoever.
acting like I'm
Because
the
you sit
only
next to me, so
one.
it's easy, and we have our moment.
But you lay
But
next to your man. You could have said him first.
first of all, I just said,
Shout out,
bae.
bro. I'm just,
Shout out, bae. I said it.
I'm just joking. But
My
damn, I'm
point-
getting the brunt of it.
But even here's the thing: when you're energetically in a different place, you could be on the train, right, and be rude to someone, and then when you get to work, somebody is rude to you. You see how that works?
It comes back.
It's a mirror. It's a you're nasty to someone, and then someone's randomly nasty to you. That is your mirror.
And then you're like, oh, the audacity. But I just gave it this morning.
Even though I was an asshole this morning.
Yeah.
Now somebody's
How
being an
dare
asshole
someone
to me.
be an asshole to me? What?
Damn it. I am me. Right.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you are an asshole.
Yeah.
So whenever what you put out is literally what you get back. And that's why it's so important.
Put out good juju.
Oh, today we got
And
the
she
cows
let me hold my amethyst.
I brought her some amethyst
Aquarius
today.
season coming
and it's
up.
Aquarius
Coming up in 2 days.
Yeah, it's
two
not here yet.
days.
It's
Two days. You know, I act like Aquarius is. I mean, look.
Yeah, but let's talk about your rising sign. And she got quiet. So the point is, next.
Never could have made it.
This is, what's so funny? That's actually perfect for the mirror.
I hate you. I was thinking that. I was like,
for the mirror, right?
I can't say it.
No, I won't say. She won't allow me to.
I cannot because we don't want to alienate anybody.
Listen, first of all,
there's a
if
lot
you
of
don't
them
like
out
my
there.
sign, fuck it.
No,
it's
a
if you
lot.
don't like Libra, I'm a
I know.
Libra sun, I'm an Aries moon, and I'm an Aries rising. If you don't like either one, that ain't my problem.
See, you like all of yours. I don't like my other ones, so I don't want to disrespect.
You don't like yourself. Mirror.
That's bullshit. I love me and I like myself. I do not.
You gotta love all parts of you,
this
baby.
Is it. No, this is the thing with that. We will get into that. You know what? I'm gonna add that. That's bullet.
I don't know if we have time for that today.
That's gonna be number 4.
Put that. Oh yeah, she did her bullets today. Again, I dropped the ball. I have my bullets.
Only because I was like so crazy today that I was like, if I don't, I'm gonna be sitting there, and I don't want to do that. So you want to start first?
I already
you don't
did.
Have.
I did.
All right.
I set it off.
Okay.
I set it off.
All right. Excuse me, Jada Pinkett. Shit. Okay, Stony. I'm Frankie though.
That's all right. I'll be Stony. Stony.
It's the procedure.
Well,
when you got a gun in your head.
Okay.
But I wanted to turn around and run away because then she got shot in the back. And y'all weren't supposed to do that. Y'all know that. I'm not going to go into that. All right, so
Stony
Mira.
lived. I mean, she lost all her friends.
She's the only one. Y'all
Stony
know.
lived, but she lost all her friends, so I don't know. But anywho, sorry. That's sad. I just
all
got
that
sad.
money in that backpack and was on the coast driving in that
ass
Jeep.
Blair Underwood. Don't you wanna be? Put the chain down. Okay, sorry.
I'll be your genie if you let me. Your every wish is my command. Where are they at, Lord Jesus?
Hold on. Sorry, I'm mad. We both just
That's
look real dumbfounded. Just
and shout out
to
my mama. Lolo been telling me about Blair Underwood since he was on in the heat of the night, or
Blair Underwood been
or
fine.
L.A. Law.
He's another one of those that's been fine, like Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, that man's aging like so fine wine. Morris Chestnut,
fine. Denzel, I just saw Equalizer 3. He's still fine, even in his.
And yeah, because he's like 65, 66.
Yeah. Go ahead, Denzel. Sorry, we
don't crack. All right, yeah,
we veering off.
We good. So
mirrors.
My first mirror is I already kind of allude to it. My weight. Instead of sweating to death and having my sweater on, I took it off, and y'all gonna see this. I've been eating good.
Get the jangles.
Good, okay, and I've been sipping my Cabernet. And I couldn't because I would have literally melted on set. These cameras are the lighting is I don't know why I'm feeling it. And this is
top with ginger ale.
Ginger ale. So I'm not even drinking alcohol, which should make me sweat. Because sometimes it ain't ginger ale in here. But my weight, I've looked over some of. I couldn't even help myself. Been looking over some of my. Let me shut up. When I said sweat, I thought about something else, girl. That's a good way to sweat.
Burns a lot of calories.
You want to find a way to burn some calories, sweat it out.
Okay, look, see? Come on, let's get back. Let's get back.
That is back. I need to get this weight together. And I need to sweat off this. That's the way I'd rather do it than elliptical. Come on, that's all I'm saying.
Elliptical. Anyway.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
this
not
is your
more
point.
than
Let me
you
let
don't
you have
like the
your point.
elliptical more than
Oh, more than some Dak?
Nah, never.
No.
So this right here got to get right and got to get tight because over the episodes I've seen my weight change, especially when I did dry May, June and July. I was looking spelt. Okay, I came back September. I was like a little chunky, but still cute.
We enjoyed our summer.
These thighs is thigh-ing. That's not a word. Stomach is stomaching. And I just want to let you know, as the months start to go, heading towards spring, you're going to see a change. Yeah, it's about to be a wrap. So that's my first one. This stomach, this tire that's around this. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm not holding it in. I'm really not. But if I was, you wouldn't even see this. But having a show, you get to go back
and look at it and be like,
yeah. I haven't been drinking too much water. Oh, I was drinking a lot of water at that time. Oh, my fruits and vegetables. Oh, I was taking my vitamins.
Wait, yeah, my hair was shiny then. Oh, it looked dry as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's about how you take care of yourself. And that's another one of my mirrors too. Like, I think they're, Instagram memes, it's how the way of the world. And one of them is like, it's hard when you realize you're the one who's been holding yourself back. Damn, snack, crackle, pop. You've been the one
heard that knee.
You've been the one who's holding yourself back after all this time. You get the middle finger. And that's really looking into a mirror.
Do that to your knee. I ain't asked.
You said do that to your knee.
She gonna tell me the middle finger. You can get the finger. The middle. Get that to your knee. Y'all didn't hit. I'm about to say that to your knee. Okay. That's what you about to do. So that shit was like.
Ooh, I can't wait. Snap, crackle, and pop.
You the one who said it. I wouldn't have said nothing. I wasn't gonna say, "Ooh, y'all heard that?"
No.
You brought it on you brought it on yourself. Now we finally said a Martin reference. Go ahead.
Finally. I realized that I'm definitely the one who's holding myself back. Like looking in the mirror, being like, okay, like this is supposed to be dry January. I may or may not be hungover.
She said that. I just said
I may or may not be hungover, probably may. And the point gonna be mad.
I was about to say, look, you said you was doing dry January.
I said I was doing dry January. And here's the thing,
I knew better.
It doesn't matter about other people. When you break the promises that you set for yourself,
yeah,
it's like, damn, girl, you really don't even
give a shit about yourself
enough to keep your word to yourself. And I had to really look in the mirror and be like, girl, the holidays are over. You know what drinking does. It's terrible for your skin. It's terrible for your weight. You excessively drink. I'm keeping it real. That's why I take my time off, because it's like, all right, I'm gonna drink this week. And then it's like, oh, did you drink every day this week? Maybe. I don't know. That's bad. So
you still look good, though.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah,
Thank you, best friend.
I know.
But I got to be honest. I got to be honest about everything in my life that's not working the way it needs to work.
That's the only way you can fix it.
Right. And I think the issue is that a lot of people don't do that for themselves. Now, here's the thing. I'm not here to judge you, tell you what to do, give you advice. How the fuck I'm going to give advice when I'm out here on wet January?
Said wet January.
This is tsunami.
If we talking about, we gonna keep it a buck.
Tsunami January.
I was about to say, my shit's like monsoon January.
We probably gonna leave here and have a drink too.
Probably.
I like it better. Makes me feel better.
I'm gonna give you the Martin face.
My point.
I'm gonna give them. Y'all know where we going.
My point is, are you in your lives, because we're being fully transparent, are you looking yourself in the mirror? Are you really living to your fullest potential? Like Nicki Minaj said, like everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Mm-hmm. So are you really, really operating as your best self? Are you keeping the promises that you've made to yourself? Can you look yourself in the mirror? I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm asking her to make the change.
Yeah. So you got to ask yourself to make the change. You got to be transparent with yourself. You can lie to everybody.
Make that change. Show more.
Man in the mirror.
Okay. Sorry.
Stand up. You got to move. Okay, I'm going to have to hear this where we live.
Okay, sorry.
That's a good song, but you know what? People laugh at it.
But it's such a powerful song.
Make sure we add that, please.
When we post,
we're going to use that.
Absolutely.
Don't be in the comments. Y'all need to use that. We're
going to use it. We on it. We sang it today.
We just sung it because that is such a powerful song. People used to make fun of some of the things. Michael Jackson, he's so sweet.
He was so ahead of his time.
He was so ahead of his time because it starts with you. And you don't have to tell mommy, daddy, your spouse, house, anything.
Your best
but
friend.
you don't have to tell your best
Yeah.
friend nothing. You have to look yourself in the mirror and know that God sees all, period. So you can lie to everybody, but you can't lie to God and you can't lie to yourself.
You could try to lie to yourself.
It don't work.
You're gonna get
I've
to
done
a point.
it don't
your
work.
life is not going to. Your life is going to show up in a different way.
Yeah.
When you are not living in the purpose that you have, or living up to the things that the goals that you've set for yourself. I'm not articulating myself properly this show.
You're saying it right.
Dang it.
You're saying it.
But look your ass in the mirror. I'm looking mine, and I'm watching. We have to watch the show to edit it, and it was like, damn, girl, what the fuck?
Well, we gonna get. Look, we're gonna get. We could be sitting here like this right now.
Right.
I shall not.
Yes,
and if I do that too long, I'm gonna get a cramp. So let me sit my ass back because I'm gonna have to get up and walk this off on camera because we don't stop the show. Let me sit still. So my second one is I'm looking over the show, and everybody's gonna see this one because if you see last week's episode, Fresh Pantease, I had a moment. I broke down a little bit, which has never happened on camera. And I've noticed from previous episodes, season 1 and 2, I've been transparent and honest with you, but I know I can be a lot more transparent. There's certain things I still have to be mindful how I say it because I'm still in corporate America. I like my job, I like having money. I get paid a good salary, so yeah. I like income. That's that part because this costs money. But I'm still transparent, but I realize that I have lacked emotion. I've held it back a lot of times to where I wanted to let myself go. And looking at previous episodes when we edit the show, I realized I really don't show emotion. I'm honest in what I say. I show animation. I could be, funny and all that, but to literally break down let my guard down, that is not something I've done on camera. So that's something thank you. It's something that I said to myself that going forward with our brand, with our show. And when we get to the point live shows, I'm putting it all out there in the universe.
Yes,
speaking
Lord.
you want to see it. You think this is crazy
Lord.
right here? See us live to where we don't have to mince words or I don't have to worry about who sees what because of my job. Whole different ball game because me and this one is crew. Live la vida loca.
La vida loca.
Yes. But I said this year I'm going.
Okay, sorry.
That's my joint.
We got a song and a bop for
everything, and that's why y'all tune in. That's why y'all always tell us y'all love us because we're not just sitting here like let me not do that before I get a cramp.
Yeah, you fuck around, and be like cut, like the boy with the Hennessy.
It's a wrap. Over. Stop it. So I promise you guys that when I feel the emotion, I'm gonna let the emotion come out, good, bad, or ugly. And do you have another one?
I don't.
I do have one more because
I'm like, I
thought about it.
I need to say.
I'm just going to disclaimer this with Auntie Jennifer Lewis is my spirit animal. Shout out to Jennifer Lewis. I had the distinct pleasure and honor of meeting her the year before last, 2022, and she was completely masked up, and I noticed her on Central Park West, and we had a whole moment. She cursed me out in the most beautiful Jennifer Lewis way. Bitch, get your ass over here and don't let these white folk know that I'm here. And I was like, yes, Auntie. And we talked. She talked to me for at least 7-8 minutes. That was also the death anniversary of my father, September 13th, 2022. Well, he passed in 2008, but the September 13th part. And it's also the day that I gave my life over to God when I was 18. So it's a dual day for me. And I was feeling mixed emotions, but walking down the street and seeing her and having that moment with her was amazing. So I've always felt for years being a thespian, she's a thespian and all that, just how her personality is, especially in a different world, Dean Davenport. I feel my list. Next time I tell you to jump ass how high. Jump. Gina was mad. I love Jennifer I keep about to say Jennifer Lopez. She cool,
Jennifer Lopez,
but Jennifer Lewis. And this last bullet is a mirror part because I've heard it from my mama.
Oh.
Mama, I'm sorry. I love you. But I curse.
Oh. We curse a lot on the show.
And my mom knows, she's always known I had a potty mouth. But she's like, Snai, you curse so much. And I'm like, Ma, I
what
love
the fuck
you.
you want me to do? No.
But this is fucking me. Like, I don't curse just like, I'm not like, and you remember in Raw where Eddie Murphy said Bill Cosby called him and
Shit,
he was
damn,
like,
shit.
he was like, shit, damn, fuck you, kiss my ass, eat my like, motherfucker, pussy, damn shit, fuck, good night. That's not the whole show.
Like, that's my whole show.
That's
my
not
whole
my
act.
whole act. That is not all I say up here.
Classic.
So Mama's been getting at me for a while, and I had to tell her very gently and very nicely, Mommy, I love you, but I'm grown.
Get off my back.
And I need to do, if I sit here and try and figure out how to say things, then I'm thinking, not speaking off my heart. And that's not something I'm ever going to do.
Mhm.
I need to be able at all times to shoot the shit. I shoot from the hip and I curse. I like it. It's not because I can't. I have a bachelor's degree in history, minor African-American studies, and a minor in Judaic studies. I have the vocabulary. I have a thesaurus and a dictionary, but I like to say fuck. Deal with it. Okay? That doesn't take away from the content, doesn't take away from my heart, and it doesn't take away from what our purpose is. I've looked back over the show, Mirror, to see if I really curse that much. We say we curse. And I do. But we're grown. And this is not for kids. And on our YouTube page, we say it's not for kids. And then I just have one last point. Where you think I got it from, Lolo?
Ooh, Miss L.
My mama cursed.
Look, Miss L, the views,
things I heard.
The views of your daughter is not the views of everybody on the show. No.
Mama, the things I done heard, Mom, okay. Mama, all right, Mama.
I can't wait till she sees
Glass table. Enough said. My mama did worse than a curse. My mama threw somebody into a glass table. Bam, bam.
Well,
shattered a million pieces.
But she didn't curse.
She didn't curse. No, she said a few choice words when she picked that person up and threw him in the table. You know my table?
Oh, I know the story.
That's 40 years old.
You acting like I don't know the story.
Yeah. So I thought you just said, it doesn't, all the people on this couch, but you know the story. So you're already saying, you co-sign, you understand what I'm saying, and that she wrong. See, Joy said you wrong, Ma.
I ain't say it, Miss
Joy said Joy said you wrong.
Ooh, look at the time. So, on that note, we just want to say, if you made it this far,
facts, no,
but made it this far,
we are looking in the mirror, looking over all of our episodes. Look, you know what? I would encourage people out there, just get a camera. Look, you have a phone. Start recording yourself and see.
Or look yourself in the mirror and tell you. I'm going to say something cheesy, but look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't realize how difficult that is for a lot of people. Like looking yourself in your own eyes and having real conversations. I think so many people are scared to do that because it brings up so many emotions that I don't think they're ready for. But do yourself a favor, look in the mirror, look yourself in the eyes and tell yourself that I love you.
And stop pointing the finger outward and look at that person that you are frustrated with.
Or if you can
say,
point the finger outward, do it in the mirror.
Yeah, that way. It has to be that reflection. But if it's not, do not point it elsewhere. Try and look and see and say, why does this person, what this person said bothers me? Right. Are they right or am I embarrassed? Because a lot of times, let's be clear, like Joy said, you're embarrassed and you don't want to take the L. You don't want to say I fucked up. But when you say that, you're taking ownership. The other person sees your growth. They appreciate it, and the energy immediately will change. If two people are grown, we have grown to be. Yes. We have put our big girl Pantease on professionally.
Time again.
And now personally. And we implore you to please try and put your big girl Pantease up. That's the whole point of our podcast. Pantease, for the most part, is our whole part of our podcast, other than the campsite rule. We want you to come in feeling a little bit better, leaving when you came in. We hope you learned something. Yep. We hope we made you laugh if you had a bad day or having a hard time. We hope that you take the time to get to know yourself, take the time to learn your traits and how you can be better, because that's what life is about. It's about evolution and getting better with each day. We're here for a reason, people. Find your purpose and live in it.
And there's nothing more for me to add. Thanks for coming out. God bless and good night. We'll see y'all next time.
Now I can let this stomach out. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't edit that.
No, don't. We don't edit shit.